everybody, and welcome back to Skipper Sandra. I'm your skipper, Sandra, and I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. You know what? Things just keep getting screwier and screwier. And so I keep thinking, okay, when I come on, I want to give you all this stuff, and I want to give you complete projects, and I want to give you the patterns, and it just doesn't happen. There's just so much going on. So I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to come on, especially because this time I've really got like a call to action. I really want to help out this great group of women. So with that said, we're going to talk about some of their stuff, and we're going to talk about a pattern that I finally got done and projects that I have in the works. And oh my goodness, there's just so much. So what I can tell you is I'll probably be on I'm hoping to be on quite often this next week, just kind of like doing a catch up. So I'm not like vomiting all over you, because there's so much going on. But I know you guys have heard me, and this is Shark Week, guys. It starts tomorrow. Woohoo! Shark Week! You know my ocean-loving self. I had to share that. Okay, so with that said, I know you guys have known. I've talked about them before, and it's Slip Stitch Studios, and I love their stuff, right? So I just got some stuff, and this is one of their yarn socks. If you don't know how a yarn sock works, here is an example of what I've done with the yarn sock. So I've wound some yarn. Okay, so here's this merino yarn that I wound up, and then I put a yarn sock on it so that as I crochet, I pull up from the center and it just pulls out, and I have this wonderful sock. So even if it tumbles around, it's not going to come unwound, and it keeps it nice and clean as well. So there's that one. But Slip Stitch Studios also has mini versions. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this. Is that not cute? Look at this. Look at jellies. Yeah, you know what? And I love my boos, my little boo-boos, so my little booby dogs. So I just thought that was so cute. So what you use the minis for is the same thing. As I use that skein, as I get small, that ball, as it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, you know how it kind of gets to that one point where it's too small for those, but it's not small enough. Well, you can put it in this, and it'll help keep it nice and tidy. And I got some more of these socks. I got one for the Haunted Mansion because I just love the Haunted Mansion. And I also got, this is one. Here's another one, the Haunted Mansion again. And then Crochet to Live, Live to Crochet, right? And I got one that has narwhals. I put that one in my purse with the keys. So makes it really easy. You can also, as you can see, you can put it on your wrist and you won't lose it. They bill it as putting notions on here, like, pair of scissors and tape measures and whatnot. That's another thing you can do with them. Like I said, I have keys. I will also probably be using it for work once I actually have to start using my ID again. So I might have to use more of those for that. Of course, there's zippered pouches. They're pattern keepers. I love this particular fabric pattern, the Crochet Forever. I love it so much. It is so great. And of course, they're pattern keeper that I love to use for all of my patterns. It just makes it easy because it stands up. But I wanted to show you this one. Okay, so this is for traveling. I know I've shown it to you before when I first got it because I was so excited. And now that things are finally opening up again, I'm going to be starting to travel again. I'm like, okay, I need to pack it, right? And I have, so I wanted to show you how I've used this because this is it. I mean, it's got everything I need. All I'm missing is the yarn, okay, and the pattern maybe. So in this case, if I didn't want to take like both pieces with me, the pattern keeper, I can always fold up the pattern and keep it in this back pocket is what I was thinking about. And then you pop this beauty open like this. And I know I've shown this before. These are the crochet hooks from Yarnier. And love that woman. So much fun. She has these, they're like teal crochet hooks, and I'm looking at the screen to see, and it looks more blue, but it's actually more of a teal. Beautiful. Love them. And the reason I got these, and I got these specifically with the idea of traveling, because you can add these extenders so that these can be for Tunisian crochet. But that way I have the best of all worlds, right? I can still use it as a standard crochet hook, but I can add those and extend it out, and I have it all with me. So here is so I've got crochet hooks there. I've got crochet hooks here. I even have reading glasses, because if I have my contacts on, I have to use reading glasses. If I don't have my contacts on, I don't need them. I know, it is a thing. And here is the narwhal pattern. Isn't that cute? Look at that. So that is the magnetic pattern to keep track of your pattern. So that's a small portable one. I decided to take that one with me. And then it has this pouch here, and oops, I think I lost a hook. I'll grab it. So look at this. Isn't this neat? Typically you don't have it hanging like this, so you're not going to be losing hooks like I just did. I think it's one of the bigger ones. Anyway, I'll get it. So it has this beautiful little pouch that comes right on off. You don't have to take it off, obviously. But I thought this was great because in here I have. So I'm just going to unload. And how about if I angle this down a bit? Will it angle down? Okay, I'm sorry if I made you stop. Maybe I should have moved all this stuff before I dumped this. Sorry, look at the mat. Yeah, I didn't really plan that very well, did I? Okay. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so here we go. This is what I have in this beautiful little pocket, right? All right, so this is the instructions for, and those crochet hooks. These are a collaboration with Knitter's Pride. So I'm just going to open that up right there. This is a collaboration with Knitter's Pride, these crochet hooks. So you can see how those are really pretty. Okay, so those are a collaboration. Here's just instructions. I always like to keep the instructions, or like my husband says, the destructions. I like to keep them with me just because if I have a brain fart, I have them with me. Here are the extensions and the backs and the knobbies and everything. It already came in this great little pouch, so I'm just going to keep them in there. Here's a cute, adorable little tape measure. So here we go again. I can keep that in there. And of course, I'm always looking to make sure that these are all TSA compliant, right? Because I want to make sure that they're all TSA compliant. Oh, and by the way, if you see this, it's because I was at the junk refunk market today, and that's where a lot of creative people take stuff that have fallen apart, and recreated into really neat artwork. And so I was there today with my youngest daughter, Cal, because that's what mommy and daughter does. Okay, so in this great little pouch, and this is another one. I know when I went on my tour with the Traveling You, and I'll have all of these people listed below with the Traveling You in one of the stores that we stopped at, and I can't remember which one it was. If I can, I'll put it below. But one of the ladies had these pouches. I thought it was great. It has this great little clip, so I could, if I'm in and out of it, I could always clip it. But I have this was something that was given to me from Jimmy Bean Wools. And I like the fact that it was on this little card. You can always do that yourself. Just punch a couple little holes in a nice thick piece of paper and put the yarn needle through. I thought that was a really great way to not lose it because it makes it a little bit bigger, right? So I put that in there. I always have to have some sort of chapstick with me. So I have that in there. And remember, anybody's name that I mention, I'm not getting any benefit from any of these guys other than using their products and I really like them. So whatever I'm saying is not because they're telling me to or because they like, you know what I mean? I'm just telling you because I like it. Anyway, here's a really small little nail file. For some reason, my nails seem to always catch on stuff. This was from one of my yarn hauls from what was that called? For crying out, the Yarn Crawl. Okay, from one of the stores from the Yarn Crawl. So I just thought for TSA purposes, I mean, look how tiny that thing is. If they have a cow over that, well, there's nothing else I can do. I'm trying to be as TSA friendly as possible. And you just have to abide by whatever they have to say because they're just going to make up their own mind. But hopefully that won't be a problem, that teeny little thing. And then, of course, my stitch markers, right? I have different stitch markers and a stitch counter. I always have a stitch counter with me. So that way I've got all of those guys. I can put all of these guys in here. And ta-da! I can zip that up and put it in here. And I have this great little pack going, right? So I can just zip this up. And it has these great, you just button this here, button this here. Now that's not going to fall off, right? And then you button this here, and what a great travel pack. I just thought this was fabulous. I loved this. Aside from the fact that I love the fabric, right? Crochet to live, live to crochet. I love that. This is from Slip Stitch Studios. One of the reasons why I'm doing, other than just to show you this, because I knew people wanted to know what I was modifying this to, because we were talking about this, right? How this could potentially be a really great thing to travel with. And now that everything's opened up, let's travel. Well, I saw this and I wanted to do that. But also, I really want to give a shout out to Laura, Cindy, and Olga over at Slip Stitch Studios. You guys, they are doing everything possible to stay above water. This whole pandemic has been exceedingly hard on them. They are facing some really tough decisions and they are needing our help. So with that said, what I wanted to reach out to you guys and say is, it's July, and how many times have we talked about Christmas in July, right? Well, take advantage of that now. You could really help out a wonderful company who is women owned, who's struggling, really wanting to stay afloat. They make some great products, really fun stuff. Okay. Again, here's that stitch marker. Here's the smaller Notion pouches, which, well, I had something in there. That goes to show I use them, right? The stitch pouches. I mean, they've got so much stuff. And I'll be honest with you, they even have, this is cute. Check this out. I know it says psycho, but cute. I just thought that was very appropriate for me. They've got some really great things. So if you're a knitter, they don't just have crochet stuff. They have stuff for knitters. These pouches are great I use them for a lot of stuff. I don't just use them for my crocheting. I actually keep stuff in my purse with these pouches. I keep, when I'm traveling or whatever, stuff for work. I mean, they make great pouches. They're nicely lined. And if you can see, they've made them. They have that gusset, but it's lying flat. It really, when it's got stuff, see how it stands up on its own? That is so great. I really love that they do that. It's very conscientious. They are a little bit thicker. They're a little padded. So if you have something sharp that could potentially go through the fabric, this won't. So that is a great thing. By the way, I did not add this. This just came with that. So I think that's a great little touch too, because you can add stuff to that. They also have spare fabric. If you're a quilter or if you like to sew, so they have scrap fabric that you could get, and they've got some snarky stuff, fabrics and just some really great stuff. I just can't say it enough how much I would hope that we can help them stay afloat. They could use all the help they can get right now. They have masks, they have bags. That's the one thing I forgot to bring out for you is their bags, and I have several of their sizes. Check them out. They're wonderful. I have them because I use them, and I use them for keeping track of projects, not just transporting them, and keeping them safe and keeping them clean. So I would really hope that if you have a chance, check out Slip Stitch Studios. I am going to, after the video, I'm going to put it in the description because they're a great bunch of people, wonderful women who are just trying to keep things moving and keep things afloat. And I know it's hard. And it would break my heart to see yet another company fold because of this pandemic. We can help out. And you know what? It's Christmas in July. How fun would these be as stocking stuffers? You could put these in stocking stuffers, put little notions on here. It would be super fun. Again, all kinds of things, birthday gifts, there's stuff coming up. So be creative in your thoughts on what can be used for other crafts, because it could really, if they're painters, you know what? This would be really great if they're painters. They can have paintbrushes in here. If they color, if they draw, it can work in so many ways. Coloring pencils, if you have littles and you're going to be traveling, this would also be great for coloring pencils. You could put the coloring pencils in here, maybe a Ziploc baggie for sharpening them, and the pencil sharpener in here too. And so you have all of those together, and you could take this with you. It locks up. When I had littles, I always used colored pencils. I never used markers because markers get all over everybody and everything. And I didn't use crayons because crayons melt. So colored pencils were always the middle of the road and was the best. And yes, you get the little flicks, but you can vacuum that up and no harm, no foul. So those are my suggestions. Okay, I'm just saying, I really want to I wanted to do a shout out and just show off some of their stuff because I really love Substitch Studios. No, I don't get anything from them. They don't even know I'm doing this video. They will afterwards. I will let them know, but just wonderful. I just love them. They have such great heart for our art form, not just crocheters, but knitters and everybody else. All right, so I'm going to bring this. Well, maybe I'll leave it there. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was we were talking, and I've shown you several times. I finally got it done, guys. So here is, let me move that. So here is the cowl for the cranberry and cream. So I finally finished it. I've had it actually finished for a while. It's already blocked. And the one thing I will say is that I still am working on the pattern. Again, it's been such a crazy time. I'm still working on the pattern. I will have the pattern available once I have that written up. But yes, it is finally done, the cowl. So my girlfriend will be getting it because I've already taken pictures so she can have it. Speaking of Christmas in July, because this was due to her at Christmas time. But with things being so squirrely and crazy, I just didn't have it done. So here's another one. Oh, it's not here. Of course, it's not here. I started yarn bonding another one, and I think I'll keep that as a secret. Yeah, I think I'll keep that one as a secret because I didn't have it with me, and so that I think is a meaning that, let's see here. Is that going to work? Oops. Sorry, guys, if I'm making you dizzy, so sorry. And so here's another thing. Oh, goodness. How's that? I'm just going to, whoops. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, so here's another thing so that you know. I got a new computer, okay? So in getting a new computer, what happens is that there's all this setup stuff that, yeah, now you can see the mess that's over here. So I was really thinking about Slip Stitch Studios, guys. It's just so important to me to help them that I just had to reach out. Anyway, so now that you see that in the background, I had gone out to the beach with my daddy and my husband, and we found some treasures, and I have some ideas, and I am going to be bringing those to you. This week is going to be full of some really exciting stuff. I hope you come and see me again and join me. If you are a subscriber, thank you. Thank you so much. And if you're not a subscriber, this is the first time you're here, thank you so much for joining me. Again, I will put all of this stuff in the description as soon as we're done with the video, but go check these people out. Fabulous, fabulous, and so much fun. Oh, I had talked to you about the women's rights, and it's my birthday month. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be showing up because it's my birthday month, and I've decided that it's my birthday month, and I'm going to treat myself this month, which means a lot of fiber stuff because that's how I treat myself. But anyway, back to the beach. So we went to the beach. And I found some treasures, and I think I'm going to tumble them, and I'm going to be making some things, and I will be bringing you those ideas. If they're successful, if they're not successful, I'll probably be bringing them to you anyway, because then we can laugh together at the crazy things that I come up with. But there's that. CGOA. Oh my gosh, before I let you go, CGOA. You can still register for some of the classes. CGOA, for those of you who don't know, is the Crochet Guild of America. It is Chain Link Convention this coming week, and it is all week, and that is it's all virtual, so you can sign up. I'm really super excited. So I am going to be taking the class with Lily Chin. So those of you who don't know Lily Chin, she's really famous in the crochet world. She does all kinds of installations. Amazing woman, really does some great, I mean, her artistic vision is just out there. It's amazing. But I will be taking her 6-hour class on Tuesday for mosaic crocheting, something I haven't really done. So I thought, here's a great opportunity to be taught instead of self-teaching, be taught with other people. It is virtual, and it's through the Crocheters Guild of America. Go check them out. I'll have the link in the description as well. So that's really exciting. I'll also be doing some other classes, some professional development classes. Yeah, I'm going to be professionally developing myself. It'll hopefully help you guys or help me be better for you guys. So that is that. This was that yarn from that national park for women's voting, for the women's vote. And I'll tell you what, I'm a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I'm a lot disappointed. I've tried to reach out to them several times and nobody's getting back to me. So I think I'm just going to run with it and do my own thing and bring you what I can with that information, because I was really hoping of getting out there and doing a video there. I was very excited about that, but they just don't seem to be quite as excited to have me. So that's okay. We'll move on and do it our own way. Okay. With that said, I really am going to let you guys go. It's, I'm wondering if this clocked out on us. Okay. So with that said, I think I will let you guys go. If you've got any questions, please feel free to leave it down below. Okay, in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you're thinking, and let me know what you'd like to see. You know, what kind of things you'd like to see, because I really want to be able to give it to you. What the things you're looking for. Every channel is a little bit different. I think you guys kind of know what mine's all about, which is about everything behind the scenes with crochet. And let's get that world going. There's so much fun stuff to do out there. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great afternoon. Remember, also next week is Shark Week. Yeah, I'm going to probably wind up having 2 computers going on simultaneously so I could live stream the convention and watch Shark Week at the same time. Yeah, I don't go to work. I just stress myself out trying to watch everything at once. All right, love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have some fun. Enjoy this sunshine. And I will see you back here again this week. And we'll get on right back onto a schedule after this week. Just way too much fun stuff coming on. Okay. Hugs and kisses. I can't wait to share more with you. All right. Talk to you all soon. If you are not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe, because I'd love to see you here again. All right, everyone. Have fun. Bye-bye.